from Western.
Of all the airline mergers, one really stands out because it's the people of Western joining the people of Delta. And when pros start working together, you know what you have? An all-star team. That's how the best get better.
This is going to be quite a team. You're right.
The best get better. Delta Airlines.
Kodacolor VRG film. Film that captures the color of kids.
We're all moving to a different rhythm. Our hearts beating to a different drum. We're what makes the whole world sparkle, and we're what makes the whole world fun. Don't you know? We're all part of the color of life.
Unsurpassed color in print film is here. Kodacolor VRG film.
The color of life.
When his stomach balks, Davey Johnson reaches for serious medicine. Rolaids consumes all the acid required to bring millions 100% relief. And relief is needed on days like these.
I should have gone into golf.
Get serious relief. Get Rolaids.
You've just had your dentures professionally cleaned.
How can I keep them looking this way?
With professional strength Efferdent. Efferdent removes stains, kills germs, cleans away plaque, even in between. For a professional looking clean, get Efferdent.
I like to go first class, so I appreciate Oldsmobile quality. That's the sporty Delta 88 Coupe. But with the foursome of my own, the Zoeller car
Come on, kids.
is a Delta 88 sedan. Sporty enough for me.
But roomy enough for all of us.
Olds calls Delta 88 the family car that didn't forget the family.
And Fuzzy's family agrees.
Now get 3.9% financing or up to $1,200 cash back, depending on the options you buy.
It's time for the original. William Shatner.
Locked in an alien vessel.
Leonard Nimoy. Star Trek, the motion picture, Monday. Moonraker. Tonight's ABC Sunday night movie will continue in a moment.
Tuesday, kick off your evening with a top 10 performer.
This is great, huh?
Who's the boss? Then
Go ahead and dunk a punch.
it's a carnival of fun and fantasy.
May I try on his sister?
Growing pains after Who's the Boss?
Tuesday.
I'll bet you didn't know your house is made of money. Well, it is. And with TransOhio's equity line, you have money at your fingertips because you're really writing yourself a loan. Money for small projects, money for big projects, money at low interest rates. In fact, the money you get out of your house can be used to add on to your house. And that makes home sweet home just a little bit sweeter. Make more out of your money at TransOhio.
Bye, bye, bye. 7:24, my feet are hitting the floor. 7:30, time to tie my shoe. Bye, bye, the At 7:34, I'm out the door. Catch a 7:42. 42. Next stop, McDonald's. Breakfast by the hand. That tasty biscuit sandwich fits right into my plan. By the hand. Bye, 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 by the hand. Hot and fresh. Bye, bye, breakfast at its best. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's. Bye, bye, breakfast by the hand.
The man behind USA for Africa, Bob Geldof.
Monday on the Morning Exchange.
And now we continue with Moonraker.
Northwest presents mini prices to many places. Mini prices to many places. Many more places than any other airline.
Northwest. Better, better, better.
Better.
Butterfinger's better. It's a better Butterfinger. It's a crispier, tastier Butterfinger bar. They made Butterfinger better, so you simply cannot get a peanut butterier tasting Butterfinger. Better.
Fuji Videotape presents The Bad Guys.
Everyone knows a bad guy on TV they really like.
You come to me on my daughter's wedding day?
Riddle me this, Cape Crusader. You dirty rat. Natasha, we must get Moose and Squirrel.
Rick, don't let them take me, Rick.
Igor, I need you. It's curtains for you, see now.
Go ahead. Make my day. We play The Bad Guys on Fuji Videotape and put the good stuff on the good stuff.
Mazda wanted me to tell you about their brand new 4x4, but I'd rather show you. I hammered this truck for days to see for myself just how good it really is. Bottom line, best 4x4 I've ever driven, period. Another real surprise was that Mazda's loaded up SE5 4x4 is priced close to the other guy's stripped down 4x4s. Now, if you ask me, that's worth jumping about.
One memorable night.
Thanks, Rob.
At the Silver Bullet.
Hey, you're Don Adams, right?
Yes. One Coors Light, please.
Would you believe 2 Coors Lights?
Great.
Ring, ring. Hello? It's for you, Don.
Terrific.
Thanks. Mind if I join you?
Mind if I pour?
Not at all. Missed it by that much.
There's no slowing down with the Silver Bullet tonight.
Just did.
Winning at Knoxville was the biggest thrill of my life. Well, there was Trixie Hicks, but we can't talk about that on television.
Memories are made on Oscar night, March 30th.
Hi, Dad.
I heard.
Yeah, 2 cavities.
It's time for ACT.
ACT fluoride rinse can cut cavities 40% more than brushing alone, because ACT gets to surfaces a brush can miss. ACT now to reduce cavities up to 40%.
My triplets might look the same, but they've got 3 different colds.
That's why there's Pedia Care. For coughs, Pedia Care 1. Stuffy, runny noses, 2. For all 3 symptoms, 3.
Pedia Care worked on all their colds.
Pedia Care, because different kids get different colds.
Well, what do you know? Brand new Pontiac Grand Am. Got the injected 3-liter V6, aero skirts, composite headlamps, sport suspension, the special buckets, the big analog gauges, the whole enchilada. Yeah, you big ham, you own one hot car.
We build excitement, Pontiac.
Rob Barlow's eyes, light hazel to golden brown. Slightly myopic, according to doctor's exam. Chose ultraviolet coated lenses with a tint of gray. Rob Barlow's eyes, corrected, good looking, and confident. Pearle knows how glasses work. Pearle cares how glasses look. Nobody cares for eyes more than Pearle.
Hi, I'm Joan London.
And I'm Charles Gibson. Monday on Good Morning America, Bob Geldof, who's brought us great rock music and, for starving Africans, much-needed food.
The talented and handsome Mel Gibson talks about his brand new action-packed movie.
We're related, you know.
Straight
This
on.
week, Barbara Hershey and Burt Reynolds.
Here on Good Morning America.
Moonraker, starring Roger Moore as 007. Will continue in a moment.
Snow White and Prince Charming are back.
You told the woodsman to cut out my heart.
And then you poisoned her with an apple.
Well, if you're going to hold a grudge.
And after 1,000 years,
John's the king of carpets.
they're in the suburbs.
The king? At your service, sire.
From fairy tales to the rat race.
Must you whistle while you work? I can't live in the same house with her.
Snow, she's your stepmother.
She's a witch.
Yes, but she's family.
Here come the Charmings. Friday, March 20th.
An ABC News Brief brought to you by American Express. Now from Washington, Tom Jarriel.
Good evening. The owners of the British ferry that capsized off Belgium on Friday said today the disaster apparently was caused by open bow doors that allowed water to rush into the vessel. Meanwhile, relatives began the painful task of identifying victims of the tragedy. The government of Pakistan says it will not bow to foreign pressure and will continue to develop its own nuclear program. 3 Israeli cabinet ministers are demanding an official probe into the Jonathan Pollard spy scandal. Now this.
The tax laws are changing. The deductions on interest are changing. So maybe you should apply for a card that doesn't charge interest. The American Express card. Apply now. Just look for this display.
Self-styled mountain man Claude Dallas, one of the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives for killing 2 Idaho game wardens, has been captured in Los Angeles. More later on the ABC Weekend Report.
For all you folks who've been eating a lot of chicken, listen up. Swap your chicken for Provimi Veal. Provimi Veal is low in calories like chicken. Why, just look at all the mighty tasty low-calorie eating Provimi cooks up. So you see, you don't ever have to eat chicken again. Try Provimi Veal instead. You'll be doing me a favor.
Provimi Veal, for a change of taste.
Look for Provimi Veal in the fresh meat counter at these fine stores.
Are you ready for summer? The competition is.
What? You're not ready for summer? Gained a few pounds? Well, summer's coming, and you've got to get ready.
Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning how. Come on a safari with me. Come on a safari with me.
Why should you worry about shaping up for summer in the middle of winter?
No excuses, no down payment this month at any Scandinavian health club. Join today.
Perfecting parenthood on the next Oprah Winfrey Show.
And now we continue with Moonraker.
Nothing don't munch like Fritos do. Nothing don't chomp like Fritos chew. Nothing don't crunch down the avenue. 'Cause nothing don't munch like Fritos do.
Now, a pretzel's so skimpy and a chip's thin too.
And nothing don't munch like Fritos brand corn chips do.
Here's why these New England fishermen take Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine.
When I catch a cold, it's a tough one, and the only thing that seems to help me is Alka-Seltzer Plus.
I get aches and pains, runny nose, nasally, and Alka-Seltzer Plus works every time.
When I get a cold, my head feels like it's 3 feet thick. Alka-Seltzer Plus helps break through, helps me get back on my feet.
Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. Fast, effective relief for tough winter colds.
In a word, it works.
I'd like to show you something that's a bit new for us, something bigger. It's called Medallion, and it has one or two competitors. If you want a lot of standard horsepower, you can eliminate a few. A lot of passenger room, a few more. A lot of cargo space, still more. Then, if you consider that this Medallion has one of the best new car warranties anywhere, bet you end up right where I am now.
Why you should eat new, thicker, creamier Yoplait, the yogurt of France.
You know, eating this new Yoplait gives you this sense of Frenchness, this sense of goodness and wholesomeness, this universal sense of a higher yogurt consciousness. Anyway, I think it tastes a lot better than the other yogurts.
New, thicker, creamier Yoplait. Taste how good yogurt can be.
You should try it, because I said so.
Wednesday.
I am Conehead the Barbarian.
Perfect strangers are pumping iron.
This is fun.
Just get beat down.
Then he knows how to handle a woman.
You're going to have to confront her, and honestly.
I wouldn't dream of doing such a thing. Don't miss Alan Arkin as Harry. Wednesday.
My amigo Juan just came out from Mexico, so I'm introducing him to our American friend Larry and our favorite beer, Miller Lite. Por favor. Juan, mi Miller Lite de gusto porque it tastes muy bueno. Larry. Ladies, mimosa calorías and no gusto filiopo. El comprende?
No, not really.
For mucho great taste, there's only one light beer, Miller Lite.
Does your friend speak any English?
I don't clean anymore, 'cause none of these ordinary cleaners gives me what I want. Now I clean and disinfect with Lysol deodorizing cleaner. Look, Lysol not only cleans the greasiest dirt, it disinfects. Lemon Fresh Lysol cleaner takes cleaning one step further.
Even today, myths about menstrual pain can still affect us, so we accept painful periods as part of being a woman. Now shatter the myth. With new Midol 200, its advanced formula with ibuprofen helps block the source of menstrual pain. Midol 200, the menstrual pain specialist. Stop the pain and shatter the myth.
There are two ways to get rid of the smelly chair. Throw it out or use Lysol spray. Get rid of the garbage can or use Lysol. Ordinary air fresheners just cover odors. Lysol kills germs on surfaces, cleans the air. So laugh. Shoot, Lysol spray actually cleans the air.
Wednesday, betrayal.
That man tried to kill me, and you invite him here tonight?
Deception.
As far as Blake and the Lexus are concerned, I am their son.
Revenge.
It's time Lexus paid her due.
The heat is on Dynasty. Then,
Uncle Peter
Joe?
came to live with you.
2 lessons of love on Hotel.
You were playing with the feelings of another human being.
I fell in love with her.
Jeannie Francis and Andrew Stevens, guest star. Hotel, right after Dynasty.
Wednesday.
Tonight's movie, Moonraker, will continue in a moment.
They've given us an endless summer of songs about waves, woodies, and women. Join Ray Charles, Gloria Loring, and Paul Schaefer for an all-star jam in Hawaii. The Beach Boys, 25 years together.
Is everybody ready to rock and roll?
Friday after Webster.
TV5 Eyewitness News Brief is sponsored by First National Bank of Ohio.
Good evening, I'm Michelle Holden. Tonight at 11, we'll have the latest on that ferry boat accident in Belgium. There's word tonight that the owner may be the blame for leaving the hatch open, causing the boat to sink, killing 53 people. We'll also tell you how CSU loses out by not making it into NCAA tourney play. Now this.
When these two came along, we knew we needed more room. So we called First National.
First National Bank of Ohio. Bank on our strength.
An Ohioan who's also one of the FBI's 10 most wanted is back behind bars tonight. Details when you join Eyewitness News after the movie.
Hi, I just moved in next door. Could I borrow a Diet Pepsi?
Sure. Yes.
Be right with you.
When you go all out for taste, the taste to go out for is Diet Pepsi.
You okay in there?
Here's your Diet Pepsi.
Thanks. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
No trouble at all. Diet Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
USA for Africa organizer Bob Geldof.
Monday at...
And now we continue with Moonraker.
You wait for a special occasion to indulge yourself. Pity. I suggest you try Campbell's latest gold label soups. The new golden classics. They're worth indulging in every day. Chicken vegetable with long grain and wild rice. Sirloin beef with potatoes and mushrooms. Cheese pasta tortellini, each with nothing artificial. Now, if you still need a special occasion, for heaven's sake, make one up. The golden classics.
Campbell's soup is good food.
More and more men are keeping their bodies in shape. Their faces, too. Shaving's rough on your face. So every day, after every shave, splash on Skin Bracer. Skin Bracer cools, soothes, tightens pores.
That's the tingle. Smells great, too.
But Skin Bracer's not cologne. It's skin care you need. That's why more men are saying...
Thanks. I needed that.
Skin Bracer takes care of men who take care of their skin. Skin Bracer Aftershave.
Fine baby.
As much as I'd like to take credit for Mazda's success, it's really cars like this 626 sedan that deserve the credit. When I recommend one, people are quick to see why it's such a perfect family car. It's got a versatile interior, great seats too. But it also has all the credentials of a road car. I'll tell you, people sure don't mind hearing it's thousands less than the average new car today either.
Jimmy, I knew you'd forget to tell him about the trunk.
Oh yes, it's got a nice trunk.
Nice big trunk.
Nice big trunk.
It's time for the original. William Shatner.
Locked in an alien vessel.
Leonard Nimoy. Star Trek, the motion picture, Monday.
Say, Mrs. Appleseed, what's your son Johnny drinking?
We're in the apple business, dummy. He drinks apple juice.
New High C100 is better than plain apple juice.
No, really?
It's 100% fruit juice with a full day supply of vitamin C.
Wow, it tastes delicious.
Uh-oh. New High C100.
Lock the doors.
Chex brand cereals were meant to go with milk. Those little spaces hold just enough to bring the true grain taste out.
We're keeping the hearty crisp in.
Look, milk.
So don't eat Chex without the milk.
They can bend, they can flex. Get a Spoon Friend and Cow Bowl free from Chex.
Tuesday.
Hello?
Was it a visit from the grave?
I think that your dead wife is trying to drive you crazy.
Or just a wrong number?
I'm afraid you've stumped our panel. I'm going to have to flip all the cards.
Moonlighting.
Tuesday.
Moonraker. Tonight's ABC Sunday night movie will continue in a moment.
Friday.
Getting pretty good at this 3-card Monty. Great, now we'll never have to worry about where our next meal's coming from.
It's a whole new angle for the alien and his son.
Is this the greatest or what?
What are you, some kind of a spy or something? What?
Who's driving the van?
He's driving it.
Starman.
Friday.
I'm Fred Griffith.
I'm Joel Rose.
This week you'll meet Anna and Duke from General Hospital. Also, Gary Warner, the soap opera expert, gives you the lowdown on your favorite soaps.
Musician, activist, and USA for Africa organizer Bob Geldof joins us, plus the founder of the Boring Institute.
We'll discuss the new Supreme Court ruling about job discrimination against the handicapped and the ill.
And a new technique for skin grafting.
And lest we forget, Jenny will have news and Dan the weather. We'll also learn how to work for a jerk next week on the Morning Exchange.
Easy.
Good morning. Burger King presents Breakfast to Go. Yeah, to go. Crust sandwich. To go. French toast sticks. To go. Breakfast to go. Burger King, the best food for fast times.
Hi, I'm Ed Mullinex. Price sells cars, and tomorrow you can buy the most popular car in the world for under $6,000 at Mullinex Ford E-Store West. A 1987 Ford Escort is only $58.87. Beat the spring rush with at least $1,000 off the sticker on any 1987 Ford. When inventory goes up, prices go down at Mullinex Ford, Route 58 in Amherst or Euclid Avenue in Wycliffe.
Ed Mullinex is a friend of mine.
Watch Jeopardy! Weeknights at 7:30.
And now we continue with Moonraker.
Sophisticated shape of Mercury Sable. Let it take you away. Mercury, the shape you want to be in.
Rod Steiger.
It's your kind that ruined the country.
He's looking for a war. David Hoffman.
You're calling me a coward.
He is hiding from a war. Vietnam.
That's right.
Two Americans marching to the beat of different drummers.
You're not going to get out of these woods ever. Not ever.
For the first time on television, the Honor Guard.
Late Night Friday.
Pontiac gives you more buying power than ever. 3.9% financing. Or up to $1,200 cash back. Now at your Greater Cleveland Pontiac dealers, 3.9% GMAC financing. Not just on a few models, but on every hot new Pontiac in stock. Bonneville's, Pontiac 6000s, Grand Am, Sunbirds, everything. Or get cash back up to $1,200 cash back when you buy or lease. Powerful savings from Dick Zemo, Llewellyn Motor, Axelrod, and Bill Adams Pontiac.
If you've missed Donahue lately,
breasts are the biggest fetish in the United States and Canada.
Agree.
I used to joke about being a topless dentist.
You'd have people coming back who had no cavities, wouldn't you?
Well, I got it. People coming
She's
back.
looking for attention today. You got it. I think you look disgusting. And I think...
On the next Donahue, sex for sale. If a man wants to pay for it, should he be able to? Legalizing prostitution. On Donahue.
Tomorrow at 4.
Wednesday, betrayal,
That man tried to kill me, and you invite him here tonight?
deception,
As far as Blake and Alexis are concerned, I am their son.
revenge.
It's time Alexis paid her due.
The heat is on Dynasty. Then,
Uncle Peter
Joe?
came to live with you.
2 lessons of love on Hotel.
You were playing with the feelings of another human being.
I fell in love with her.
Jeannie Francis and Andrew Stevens, guest star, Hotel, right after Dynasty.
Wednesday.
When Mazda asked me if I'd like to take some hot laps in one of their RX-7 race cars, they didn't have to ask twice. Whew, I'm telling you, nothing pours out power as smoothly as a rotary engine. It makes for a great race car and a great sports car. This RX-7 also has one of the most advanced suspension systems in the world. It loves to be driven hard. Check it out. But don't blame me if you start hating what you're driving now.
Want to take it out again, Mr. Garner?
Like I said, you don't have to ask me twice.
My head hurts. Mom can fix that.
You're big enough for junior strength Tylenol caplets. Each has the pain relief of 2 chewables.
He doesn't know I like her. I can fix that.
When they outgrow chewables, junior strength Tylenol.
Sam, comb your hair. I'm always combing my hair.
Then try Johnson's Gentle Conditioning Shampoo for clean, controllable hair.
You combed your hair.
Johnson's Gentle Conditioning Shampoo and Conditioner. The hair care pair for kids.
Your children may drive you crazy sometimes, but you always want to do your best with them. On the next Oprah Winfrey Show, the top child care experts in the country offer their advice and solutions to all of your parenting questions. Everything from how you can get your baby to stop sucking his thumb to teaching your older children the facts of life. They are America's top pediatricians. They got the answers on the next Oprah Winfrey Show.
Tomorrow morning at 10.
When it comes to reporting events that surround our lives and shape our community, every second counts. That's why at TV5, the people you trust at 6 are up to the minute at 11. Ted Henry and Wilma Smith, committed to making the most of the news that matters to you. Because we realize the news doesn't end at 6. It's only just beginning. So before you turn in for the night, tune to Eyewitness News at 11, right here on Ohio's news channel, TV5.
Hi, I'm Joan London.
And I'm Charles Gibson. Monday on Good Morning America, Bob Geldof, who's brought us great rock music and, for starving Africans, much-needed food.
The talented and handsome Mel Gibson talks about his brand new action-packed movie.
We're related, you know.
Dream
this
on.
week, Barbara Hershey and Burt Reynolds.
Here on Good Morning America.
Moonraker, starring Roger Moore as 007. Will continue in a moment.
L.A. street gangs are muscling into the dope business across the country, spreading violence.
All we can do is arrest them, fingerprint them, and hope we can turn up where they really are.
Police fear it's becoming a nationwide crime syndicate. Monday, watch ABC's World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
Here's some fabulous funnies from America's favorite game show.
Oh, can we start over?
No, come on, let's keep going. A show that's got belly laughs.
Haven't we?
Yes, we have. And lots of talent.
Okay, on 3, do your trick. 1, 2, 3.
Pat Sajak, a host with no hang-ups.
Hey, it's a living.
And Banner White. They'll make the show a hit. Be a kid again with Wheel of Fortune. It's just too much fun to miss.
Tomorrow night at 7.
I'm Fred Griffith.
I'm Joel Rose.
He was the driving force behind USA for Africa. We'll meet musician and activist Bob Geldof.
Then we're going to get a rare inside look at the Amish way of life from a woman who lived with an Amish family for 3 years.
Are seatbelts necessary in the school buses? We'll discuss it. Let you decide.
And you'll find out how a positive attitude can act as a miracle cure for disease.
All of this, plus Jenny Krim with all of the news and Dan Maley with the weather on Monday's Morning Exchange, live 8 to 10 on TV5.
And much more.
Jeopardy, the show that stimulates the mind.
I love it.
You, the armchair trivia expert. Which Jeopardy category are you good at? Is it pointed out? TV trivia?
Faster than a speeding bullet.
Or in the kitchen?
We'll do a lunch.
Perhaps it's songbirds. Or stupid answers. Well, no matter what your special Jeopardy category is, match your wits every weeknight with Alex Trebek on Jeopardy.
Tomorrow night at 7:30.
Now we continue
with Moonraker.